One, two, three, ho! The doorbell just rang. Oh, I'm so excited. I hope it's what I think it is. It is, it is, it is. Welcome home. Welcome home, baby. Hey guys, welcome back. I got a new gym for the garden. I'm so excited about this one. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me set the scene. So I have a lot of birds. I have cardinals, I have northern doves, and a lot others that I really don't know the names of. I love birds, and I can recognize a couple of sounds, but not all of them. So with it getting to be super hot here soon, like in an hour, I wanted to make sure I have another bird bath. I have one in my front garden, but not here in the back. So I wanted to make sure I have a place for them to get a little water, but I can also enjoy them even when not out here. How can I do that? This one has a built-in camera, and it works in both night vision and during the day, of course, and it's working off of solar power. Let me just stop for a second. This is not a sponsor. Just so you know, everything that you see in my garden, I pay for it. I buy it. I've never been gifted or asked to talk about anything in my garden. That's not a bad thing. Just, I don't have that. So let me also say this, because I've had people wonder, does she do the work? Y'all, my old self gets out here and I move the stones, I move the bricks, I cut the trees, I do it all. I do everything in my garden. Oh, wait, that's not true. Every now and again, I get my grandkid out here and do a little child labor. Wait, I probably shouldn't say that, but you know what I mean. Now, on occasion, I may have to get an irrigation guy come out and fix my, sprinkler head or something, but I'm excited and proud to say, for the most part, I put in the work. Back to the bird bath. I am happy to share this bird bath with you. The hardest thing is going to be trying to figure out just where should I put it. Because it is solar, it most likely will do better, obviously, in full sun, but it can probably handle a little bit of shade. I'm gonna set it up. I can't wait to share it with you because I'm looking at it as a new garden gym. And for those of you that don't know what a garden gym is, it's just things you put in your garden that you love to see, you love to pass by. Man, let's just get started. I'm excited about this one. Come on, y'all, let's do this. I don't know where that came from. Okay, first, let me show you how it comes. So you can actually buy this by itself and build your own base, which is a lot less expensive. I got this from a company called Birdsea. I'm gonna make absolutely sure. I literally just learned about them a couple of days ago. So I'll pop the name in so you'll be able to have that correct in case I'm off. So in this example, we only have two colors to choose from. It was the baby blue or a cream color. I actually wanted the cream color and accidentally chose this blue. I do have a lot of blue in my yard. So for example, you can see my cushion covers here have the same color in it. Okay, that probably is not that important, y'all, but this is just a me thing. You gotta coordinate, okay? But anywho, so you can buy just this, put it on something, which I was tempted to do, but I did look around, and I will say on Amazon versus going to their direct site versus finding this on Walmart.com, I saved about $100 going to Walmart, which is gonna be honest. I was able to get the stand with it. So it's very simple to put together. It really comes in about 3 or 4 different pieces to put together. So, all right, so I'm gonna fit this stand on the back. There are these screws that I've already put in, and it just snaps in place, just like so. All right, come on, Dad. Yeah, around. There we go. All right, so now I have that put in place. Like I said, the biggest thing is where do you put it? It's not huge, it's not heavy, and the camera is actually built right here. Also, the camera comes out, so you can put in a USB charger. I actually have this one turned on now because I just set it up with the app itself. So I'm actually recording around the area um, with this camera already that's being fed to my app. And then this part is solar that's on top. And then this part is solar as well. So I'll put the water in. It's a very shallow basin. That basin looks to be about that much. Now the instruction says clean it up and refill it every 2 days or so. I think that depends on your climate and where you're located. I'm going to check on mine every day because I think it's an investment and I want to make sure there's plenty enough water in it and I'm not burning out a motor or something. Don't know if that can happen. In my head, it can. So I'm going to put some water in here, but first I need to figure out just where it's going to go. I'm sorry, I paused for a second because there's like this huge hawk of all things flying over my head. There's no way I can capture it that quick, but huge wingspan. I'm not trying to attract all that. Just want a little couple of birds. Okay, bear with me. Okay, so we have a stream. We have a stream. So I do have a couple of different stream types you can change that out with. I would think on a really windy day, that's going to dry out pretty quick because the water will blow out. It's a very shallow basin. And I'm thinking this thing is no more than about 2.5 feet tall, maybe. So it's low to the ground. I'll probably put a couple of stakes in the base of it just to make sure I keep it windproof. But now let's just see if the birds come. So while I'm waiting on the birds to come, as if they're just going to show up while I'm out here, I'm going to get lost here in just a moment. But I have a couple of little garden gems I want to share. Wait, I'm going underneath. Yeah, there's a bird up here now. Hard to see her. Let me go on the other side. Oh, it's so hard to see her, but her nest is so close. I can literally reach up and touch the nest. And that's a northern dove. That's just how low they make their nest often. But isn't this the cutest little new garden gem? Look at the colors in this. What an adorable little birdhouse. Now, one would think nobody's going to go in here with a birdhouse this low. This is on a shepherd's hook that is probably 6 feet tall. So this thing comes to my chest. You would be surprised how some birds will make a home, and even the low hanging ones. I have seen that in a couple of bird nests that I do have hanging around. So I also noticed that, let me go back here in this area, because I have red birds who also, I keep calling them red birds, they're cardinals. I have cardinals that also make their nest really low. I'm gonna check here because in this potted plant, there is a nest right there. And there's nothing in it right now, but they make their nest really, really low. And I noticed that in this Carolina jessamine, I believe it is, that I have back here, I've seen tons of redbirds hanging out in this area. This thing is flopping over. I need to figure out how to make it hang better, but usually they're inside of there. Wherever the mirrors are, trust me, the cardinals are gonna be around the mirrors. So they are always around because they like pecking at themselves in the mirror, thinking maybe it's a bit of competition for the ladies. I don't know what's up with that. But I'm gonna go away from the area now and go to my app and wait and see if we can capture some birds. I haven't gotten any alerts yet, and I'm trying to see if the thing is really working. So I'm gonna go test the camera myself to make sure that it's actually working. It's still going. It's still going. I think you can see it there. The water is going. I did move it to make sure it stayed in the sun. So I'm going to test it out and let's see if the camera actually works in it. Maybe it needs to be triggered or something. The camera, I don't know how this thing works yet. So let's test it out. So the camera's here. If I'm a bird, maybe it needs to be triggered by face recognition of a real bird or something. I don't know. Oh my God, I have gone too far. Y'all, I probably need help at this point. I've gone too far. Just really try to make a video. Mm-mm.